Can't even open my friggin' eyes. Oh yes, another rainy as balls day out. Gotta love it. No you don't. Let's get Barky in. Oh, what'd you do, you dummy? Stupid dog keeps running. I gotta put on like a barricade or something to stop him from running around that damn pole outside. Because he's so stupid. He just runs around it and gets stuck. Anyway, 7 o'clock in the morning. I got up at 6. Felt like shit. Rolled over, went back to bed. Why? Because I can't. Still not feeling too shit hot, but whatever. Show must go on. I don't get sick days. Between all the full-timers that were getting sick and still coming into work and making us contractors sick. It's kind of annoying. It's like they get paid sick days. Stay the frig home. Alright, same as yesterday. 250 grams of ground beef, 4 eggs, some sausages, and a piece of cheese. Alright. Bring my dishes downstairs. I think instead of having another coffee, I'm gonna make a pre-workout. What do you see? What are you murping at? Is there birdies out there again? I don't know if you guys heard her, but by the time I got to the camera, turn it on, she was at the end. She was just staring out the window, machine gun. What's that? What's that? No, that's my hand, stupid. I was saying, what's that on the ground over there? It's a bird. No, it's just my hand. Oh my god. Anyway, I made a chug jug and a jug of water. And while I'm at it, we just ate. Let's weigh in and see what we weigh. That's what I like seeing. Yeah. Yeah, breakfast in the morning, boys. After eating, I'm starting at 2:13. I'll take it. So breakfast in the morning, no food all day. At night, nothing. Next day, eat. Big time gains in the weight loss category. And I can survive longer at work when everybody's bringing in their stinky foods between 11 and 1. Oh man, I got this like something going on with my throat. Just tried coughing, didn't work. I don't really want to hawk a loogie. Whatever, I'm gonna drink my chug jug. Alrighty, tomorrow's vlog's all rendered up. Everything's good to go. Let's get off to work. It's gonna be one hell of a show, yo. Holy crap, it's actually sunny outside. They're calling for heavy rain today. Again. And we gotta notice in the news that due to all the flooding, drinking water could be compromised. There isn't a boil in effect yet, but one could be coming. I decided to wear my hoodie because the HVAC system at work's been whack lately. So that way there, at least I can stay somewhat warm. Alright. Let's get out there. Get off to work and make things happen. It's friggin' Friday. And we got 2 days off. And it's back to work for 5. Then we got 3 days off. Because it's the May long weekend already. Yay, it feels like Easter was yesterday for crying out loud. Let's get after it. Dude. That's mine. That's mine. I'm just happy to be home. And you're happy to see me. What a bullshit day, boys. Yeah, today was pure bullshit, but I'm glad it's freaking over. Oh my god, quit barking. No! God. Neighbors are out, so he's gotta like announce himself to the world that he's out there and he's barky. And then there's this thing. Oh, your mouth face. Here's your mouth face. Yeah, you mouth face. Tonight, I don't know if I mentioned, but I won't be going to pool or karaoke. Dad's coming over tomorrow at some time, not sure when. And I gotta be somewhat awake for it. And every time I go to karaoke, I end up coming home like at 3 in the morning, getting to bed at 5, waking up at like 9, feeling like a bag of smashed. And then I, freaking end up doing stuff on Saturday. Have a rough time because I have no energy, end up hurting my leg, all that fun stuff. So I told Joss I'm out for tonight. It is what it is. Man, I got the wickedest gas. What was in the bag was I bought some new e-juice. Got Big Pink, Big Peach, and last but not least, Dragon Slayer. Bet you that doesn't say Big Purple. It's by some company called Canada E-Clouds. Sure, tastes good. I enjoy it. Yeah, friggin' awesome. Soon I won't be able to do that anywhere. Holy friggin' new laws. Speaking of new laws, there's another bylaw the city wants to pass. And it's the title of this video. Yeah. Clean, green, beautiful. That's what they're calling it. Clean, green, beautiful. So sexy. Basically, the city wants to get the, the littering problem under control. And yeah, this city, like up here where I live, it's pretty bad actually, because seeing how I left my driveway today, my neighbor's garbage got assaulted by a raccoon yesterday, and there was shit everywhere, and they didn't clean it up, because I guess now that it's on my property, it's my problem, right? I don't know if you guys remember in the past, but whenever the rake-ins would attack my shit and trash it, I was always there to clean it up. Even when I went into my neighbor down over here's yard, I would be there to clean it up. Why do I gotta clean up these guys? Probably the same reason why I got a chair in my backyard. Because these sons of bitches are just pushing me around like a damn lapdog. Whatever, it is what it is. We'll deal with that, well, tomorrow, like I said, Dad's coming over. I don't know what the hell we're doing, but guess we're gonna do stuff. And then gonna go from there. But yeah, big, clean, or green, clean, beautiful is what they're calling this. And literally, I think it's weird. One of the suggestions we're having plastic garbage bag dispensers throughout the town so that when you see litter, you can take the time to pick it up and put it in the bags. Oh yeah, okay. That's, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Stupid. It's really stupid. There's a lady that comes out to comedy night. I can't remember her name right now, but she always mentions the same skit every time, and it's about the lack of garbage cans in downtown core. I remember going down Main Street, and literally every 100 feet there was a garbage can that you could easily use to, put your garbage into. It was a thing. Now you go to Tim Hortons per se, and you can't find a garbage can inside of Tim Hortons. They're all outside, and the worst part is they're by the damn entrance. Why would you put your garbage can by the damn entrance? People are going in to buy a coffee. They're not going in with an empty coffee, unless, they're addicted. I really don't get the logic here on this. I really don't. So, they put their garbage can at the entrance. You go in, you buy your coffee. If you sit down to drink your coffee, then you sit down to drink your coffee. And when you go to leave, you got nowhere to put the cup. So what some people have started doing, and you know who you are, yeah, you know who you are, is they just leave their shit on the table when they're done and walk out. Let them clean it up. Because honestly, there's nowhere to put the garbage. All the garbage cans were removed from the store. So what are you supposed to do with your trash? Just leave it behind, let somebody else deal with it, right? That's why they make the big bucks, not really. So I think it's pretty ridiculous. But hey, you know what? Whatever. They got nothing better to do but come up with stupid ideas like making, like I mentioned on previous vlog, making North Bay smoke free in public. Which is kind of weird because it's actually going in for a second reading and a second draft. And they're adding more to it. They basically want to make it where can't smoke anywhere but in your house. That means people who are working, who want to have a dart, gotta drive out to frickin' Redbridge to hack a dart on their 15-minute break. Now I get the idea of secondhand smoke. Being an ex-smoker, I don't like being around smokers. The one time I went to Joss's house before she quit smoking and went to vaping, I literally got home that night from the house and my back and chest were just covered in hives from being around smokers. I can't do it anymore. I can't be around smokers. My body reacts bad to it. When I was smoking, my body was reacting bad to it. You guys remember those days, the ones who've been here since forever. So I get it. Secondhand smoke is gross. I concur. But what I don't like is if you're a smoker, and some of you out there probably still hack darts, and whatever, all the power to you. Hey, do what you want to do. It's your life. Live it how you want. Not about the judge. I'm not a fan of being around smokers, but you know how you get when you don't have your darts. You know how you get if you can't afford to buy a deck of darts and you're nicking out. You know how volatile you are. Do you really want that in the workplace? Give that a thought. Stick that in some sauce and let it marinate. Just saying, it ain't gonna be pretty. People are gonna lose it. So, you can't smoke in public places, which means you go to Walmart, like theoretically when you're on the roads, can you smoke? Oh, are they banning smoking while driving? Like what are they doing? What? And that's the other thing they want to do is ban smoking while driving because it's a distraction. Well, so is that lady I saw on my way to work today putting on makeup while operating her vehicle, you know? And she's like doing lipstick and driving and friggin', I'm like, what are you doing? Like they want to ban smoking while driving and here you are late for work so you're getting dressed up in the car. And she's like looking at the road, but she's got the rear view mirror angled and she's looking at it and she's like working her, doing one of these and I'm like, holy crap. And she's weaving left and right a little bit. And I'm like, man, back off. Don't ride beside her because she'll pile into you and blame you. So yeah, ridiculous. But a friend did mention that even though North Bay might make this a bylaw, they'll probably enforce it about as well as the rest of their bylaws. And it won't even be that big of a deal. It'll just be a joke. And the other thing is who's going to enforce the bylaw? The police? Overworked police force? So we're going to take them off of active duty of busting criminals and meth heads and drug dealers to have them go after people who are just trying to relax and have a smoke so they don't kill the next person who asks them how their day's been? I don't know, man. Pretty whack. They're really going to have to get something in place, like actually employ people as health officers to go around and start bagging smokers because you can't get the cops involved. They're already like overworked and understaffed due to budget cuts. So it is what it is. But hey, not my pig, not my farm. If I don't, like I vape right now, I'm at home. Today on my way to work, I actually didn't bring my dart with me. On my breaks, I ended up doing laps around the office. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. I just went walking around. It was too rainy outside anyway to go and smoke. So I was like, frig it, I'll just stay in the house or stay in the office. One break I went downstairs and got a coffee out of the cafeteria. Next break I went downstairs to get another coffee, but they didn't make any more and they sold out. And I was like, you sons of bitches, but whatever. So I ended up making a coffee. And then on my third, fourth, and fifth break, I just, trekked around. Went and explored. Had some fun. Didn't really care. Didn't bother going outside. So tonight I'm having some vapes. Whatever. Get used to vaping at home. And like I'm vaping next to no nicotine, so I don't get withdrawals. And the whole time I was working outside last weekend, I never once went for my vape until afterwards. And even then, it's like I only did it because I wanted the taste in my mouth. That's about it. I just feel really bad for the people who are super addicted. You know how that's going to turn out for them. It's gonna be hell on earth. There's a lot of smokers in the office. Our job's pretty stressful. I can see some people chirping at clients pretty hard. Jobs will be lost. Maybe I'll get a promotion. Also guys, guess what today is? Today is my dad's birthday. That's right. He turned 21 for the 42nd time today. You can do the math on that one. I believe in you. Don't know, I never know what to get my parents because like they got everything, right? They've been on this rock that we call a planet for a long time. They don't need anything. So I got Dad some wristbands for his charge. He wanted them. So I was like, all right, I'll order them up. He thinks he's paying for them. He's not. Mentioned that the other day. And I got him some of the same weed killer that I used on the front lawn. And this stuff is really good. It is legal in Ontario. That was that stuff. I called it Roundup because, well, it had the same effect with the way that I used it. See, if you use it in the proper concentration, it'll target weeds. If you use it in not the proper concentration, it'll kill everything that it touches. It's friggin' awesome. And I didn't use it in the proper concentration on the front lawn. And I killed everything. And it's friggin' awesome. So I'm thinking tomorrow, I don't know how long Dad's gonna be here and what we're gonna do. But afterwards, I was thinking about going to Cambodian Tire and seeing about getting a bag of grass or two. And as well as maybe getting my fat bike because I got the money for it now. I have the money I got from the consulting job, plus my income tax came in. So I got about 5 bills to put towards a bike. But I really want that fat bike because the reviews I've watched on that Schwinn fat bike are amazing. Everybody says, don't be fooled by the price. It's a damn good bike. Only one guy had a bad review on Canadian Tire, and he said, this bike is great, just don't let them assemble it for you because they're idiots. So, but the guy was in Gatineau, Quebec, so who knows I wish I would have filmed that. She just sat there and stood up on her hind legs and then looked over and got back down. Freaking weirdo. But that Schwinn fat bike got some serious friggin' like 5 stars across the board, except for the one guy who gave it a 2-star because it was badly assembled and he said everything was just falling apart. So it's like they didn't tie anything up or tighten anything. So he said after he went over it and reassembled it and put it all back in proper working order, the bike's great, coasts great, rides fast, and it's just a blast. They all say the same thing, works great in all terrains, but wouldn't recommend taking it off-roading. And I just love the idea of fat bikes because those big tires are friggin' awesome. That's why I love the mini bikes so much. It's because the big fat tires on the front and back. Like, it's hilarious. So that's the bike I'm gonna get. It's going for about $379. We'll pick that up. Sunday is supposed to be nice. Like right now, guys, it's pretty glorious out there. If you would have seen the weather earlier today, between noon and 4, you would have never expected to see rays of sunshine flying down here. Because let me tell you, the weather between noon and 4 was like torrential downpours, and like I'm looking out the office window towards the house, and I couldn't see the mountainside because that's how much rain was coming down. It was just whitewashing out the entire friggin' horizon. It was pretty crazy. And then all of a sudden, like 10 after 4 hit, and the skies pull this Simpsons effect where all the clouds moved out of the way. And here's this golden ray of sunshine coming down, and I'm just like, holy crap, friggin' sweet. I can go home and barbecue. And then my coworker Terry's like, oh yeah, what are you barbecuing? I'm like, nothing, bro. I only eat one meal a day, and I had breakfast. Like, we're good. Now tomorrow and Sunday, I'm gonna change it up a bit. Probably, I don't know. We'll see. Because I bought those steaks, and I don't know if I'm gonna have them for breakfast, or I'm just gonna skip breakfast and roll right through to supper, then have the steaks. Kind of push a little bit of a fast going there, but should be pretty good. And then, yeah! I said yeah really loud. My dog jumped. I'm so mean to him, but he deserves it because he's a Pomeranian. What else do you do with a dog that looks like a cat? You torment it. Any hoozle, I mixed myself up a pre-workout shake. So it's Dad's birthday. I got him some shite. Mom's probably taking him out to Sills for supper tonight because that's like their favorite restaurant in the entire planet. Mainly because the atmosphere is great and Dad can get his liver and onions. I don't blame him. Liver and onions is pretty damn good. I'm almost tempted to buy a liver and try and air fry it and see if it'll turn out. Because, man, my ex's aunt used to make liver and onions, and she made it so good. Like, amazing. Dad said Grandma was another one who could make a liver and onions really well. And I've never had it before until I had it with my ex's aunt, and I was like, Jesus, Murphy, I need more of this in my life. That and organ meat is really good for you. It's high in something, I just can't remember what. Alright guys, oh my god, walking sucks. Today was leg day. I decided to superset squats with kettlebell swings. I call them squatty launches. It's pretty cool. You can keep that name. I'm not gonna trademark it. My legs suck right now. I literally did a HIIT session where for 15 seconds I did squats, and then for 45 seconds I did kettlebell swings, and then 15 seconds of squats, 45 of swings, 15 seconds of squats for 10 minutes straight. And when I was done, my heart rate was sitting at a Bill 60. I averaged a heart rate of 148. My max was 165. And when I was done, I got this great idea of jumping on the exercise bike and doing HIIT there too. And then when I was done doing that, I decided to do calf raises. And then when I was done doing that, I decided to do leg raises. And then I did where you lay on your back, like a standing leg raise, like when you bring your knee as high as possible, hold it. Bring your knee as high as possible, hold it. Then when I was done doing that, I laid on the bench and I did leg raises where you lay back and you bring your legs up and you kick your hips up, so you roll onto your back and then you bring them back down controlled, so you got to do it slow motion, and that gets your lower abs and your hips and all that there working. Then when I was done doing that, I did lunges, just straight up lunge, lunge, you know, like where you basically you lunge forward, ow, and you lunge forward, and I can't, and I did that there while holding the kettlebell. Squats I did while holding the kettlebell. Like I basically held the kettlebell the whole time except for riding the bike to add an extra 20 pounds of weight to myself. And just leg workouts like a MAF. And my legs are on fire right now. I also did back and chest. I usually do a full body workout every day. Some people say you shouldn't, but the way I see it is why not? If you can do it, do it. Your body will recover while you're sitting in the office watching people eat junk food. Frig it. But tomorrow I'm going to be sore as frig, and my cat just like walks right in front of me. She sees me walking, she just cuts me off. She wonders why she gets kicked. I really got to put a bell on that thing. All in all, I'm tired, but I feel really good, really happy. I always feel happy after a workout. But I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, seeing I'm skipping breakfast, I'm probably going to get up and have a bulletproof coffee. And then Dad's going to come over and we're going to do, I don't know, we'll see what we get up to. And then, depending on the time, I'm going to take a rip over to Canadian Tire. Like I said, I want to get a bag of grass. Church sent me a link, I got a review. It's about what kind of grass to buy for your area, like seed-wise. So I'm going to see what they got. Because it's supposed to rain all next week, and I figure, seeing how I don't water my lawn, maybe I can make Mother Nature do that work for me. So I can just kind of like shoot it all over on Sunday. And then I'll water it then. But we'll get Mother Nature to friggin' have at her for the rest of the time. Because it's supposed to be shit weather all next week. And then maybe we can actually get some friggin' lawn to cut this year. Or I might just say screw it and not bother, and just because honestly last year it was such a drought and water's expensive. Like to water your lawn with a sprinkler, it's expensive with these rates because they upped the friggin' water rates. I was paying 58 bucks a month for my water, and this month I got my water bill and it was a lot higher than 58 bucks. It was like 62. Okay, it was $4 different, but nothing changed. I didn't change the way I was consuming water. I didn't change the way I was doing laundry. I didn't change the way I was showering. Just the price went up because the rates went up. And they said they were doing this because they weren't getting as much money as they thought from the water meters. When it was a flat rate before, you were paid, you basically paid a set amount based on what you had in the house that would produce water. Like your kitchen sink, your bathroom sink, your toilet, your shower. So if you had 2 showers, you paid more. Even if only one could be used at a time. You basically paid by the outlet of water. If you had 2 taps outside, you paid for that. Laundry hookup, you paid for that. So on and so forth. And it was a set amount. So before the whole water meter bullshit came into play, I was paying $72 a month for my water. No matter how much I used, that's all I paid. Then, when they brought in the water meter, I was like, well, okay, I guess I won't wash my truck as much. I won't do anything with water as much. We'll cut back. Like, when the ex was here, it would have been horrible because she literally ran the laundry machine like every other day. She was always doing laundry. Mainly because she would do laundry and leave it in the friggin' washing machine and forget about it, and then it would get stinky and she'd have to do it again. Now it's like I do laundry every Sunday and that's it. That's all there is to it. Laundry every Sunday and we call it. So I don't water the lawn. I used to water the lawn back then. I actually had sprinklers. You know, I'd water the lawn, cut it, make it look good. Back then we could actually use chemicals with 2,4-D or whatever the hell it was. We used to use Killex. Now we can't in North Bay. And that's another thing I want to talk about is that friggin' clean, green, beautiful thing. This is funny. I'm waiting for the friggin' city to impose a bylaw where your lawn has to be kept to a certain limit. Kind of like those housing units up on the airport. It's like, what do you call it? Housing associations, I guess, or whatever. They have to keep their lawn like no taller than 2 inches or 3 inches or some shit. Vehicles can't be parked in the driveway. They got to be stored in the garage. Like, it's really, really, really brutal up there. Mind you, everybody has a garage, but you can't leave your vehicle in the driveway. Your lawn has to be kept clean. If you have a fence and it's showing signs of wear, you got to take care of it and you got to paint it and you got to make basically your yard cannot be more degenerate than your neighbor's yard. So I'm waiting for these dummies with this whole clean, green, beautiful nonsense to try and enforce a policy like that on the city where people got to have like well-kept lawns, because part of this clean, green, beautiful is they want to de-weed and mow all of the lawns that aren't owned by people, like ditches and such along the side streets. They basically want to clean that up so that that's all nice and beautiful, so that when tourists come in from out of town, they'll see this place and go, wow, look at this nice kept community. We should pick up and move here. Maybe we can get a job at Walmart because there's nowhere else to work. So yeah, I'm waiting for them to try and impose some sort of a nonsense bullshit friggin' policy where you're gonna have to have de-weeded lawns. And that's where it's like, okay, you want to play that game? Fine. I call up my farmer buddy and say, hey bro, send me a 1 gallon milk jug full of your friggin' farm pesticide. Let's get some 2,4-D up in this biznatch, because we can't use that. Mind you, like I said, I found the alternative. You basically buy that shitty weed killer and you don't use it in the bottle it comes in. You use it in a spray bottle, and because the bottle it comes in, it kind of regulates it and it doesn't put as much down, so that's why it doesn't work. So you open up the bottle and you pour it into one of those other things that allows you to dial in how much you're concentrating in, and you just open the freaking floodgates on her, boys. Just feed that shit to the lawn. Too high of a concentration will kill everything, but if you set it just right, makes everything tight. Still haven't found the just right setting. I think Dad did though. I got some for him last year and he said it worked well. He told me the number to dial it in because he bought the same sprayer I bought. 'Cause I literally killed my entire front lawn last year. I laughed about it too. Less to mow. That's a go. Anyway, it is currently 10:30 at night. I've burnt 3,502 calories today, which is pretty damn good. 600 of that was just me doing the workout. The rest is afterburn after doing the workout, because right now my body is on fire. You know, working your legs and your glutes, that's like the biggest muscle in your body, guy. Your ass. Who knew that? I didn't know that. Found that out by watching a YouTube video from Thomas DeLure. Guy knows his shit. Don't knock him. He knows what he's talking about. He's also the reason why I want to get battle ropes, because after watching his video on battle ropes, I looked up videos on battle ropes and everybody says the same damn thing. Battle ropes are fantastic. And I'm like, sweet, I need battle ropes, but I got a problem. In the summer, I can just go outside, wrap them around that tree in the backyard, and swing them around like an idiot. But in the winter, where the hell can I use them? I don't want to use them in the garage, because that's where the car is going to be parked. Can't really use them in the house, because they're 50 feet long and 25 feet. Literally, if I were to set them up here in the kitchen, 25 feet, I'd be sitting back here in the doorway, flipping some ropes. I'll beat the living crap out of this little furball, because he's stupid. He will try and play jump rope. Like, unless I'm here, even then, it's going to be brutal. And I could just see her getting involved in them, because she's pretty stupid too. Right? Like, no respect. So, at Walmart, I noticed they're selling Everlast battle ropes. But it's only an 18-footer, which means 9 feet, which probably wouldn't be enough to break a sweat. And the other one I was looking at was somebody was talking about Amazon. Amazon Basics sells one. It's 30 foot, so 15 feet per side. And they said it was a good workout for them. It was a 30 foot, 2-inch rope. Don't know what the weight of that would be. But they said, you know, they did a minute on, and then I guess a minute off, a minute on, a minute off. And the outcome was pretty damn good, they said. So, and it's great. It's better than cardio, better than riding a bike, because you're moving your arms and you're really getting your upper body into it. And that's where the HIIT comes in, and it really generates a lot of fat burn potential, which is what I need to freaking do, because I still got a bit of a gut. It's a lot smaller than it was, but it's still there. There's still something there, and I'd like to get that flat. But it's a lot smaller than it was a year ago. Let me tell you a little something about that. Holy crap, that paunch was a freaking basketball in there. I looked like I was pregnant. A 9-pound, 3-ounce poop. But anyway, people, tomorrow's another day. So what I'm gonna say is yay, yay! Dad's coming over tomorrow, so we'll try and get some vlogging Dad on the camera. I know you guys love to see him. Then you can razz him in the comments about being 21 plus 42. And yeah, that's it for tonight, boys. Gonna edit this bitch up and get her up the screw tubes. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to stow them. Down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.